into our DNA to fight hard, then fight even harder. Living on the edge of over 2.5 million acres of steep mountains, rushing rapids, and dangerous wildlife teaches you to be tough. Even the Salmon River winding through Caney Falls is known as the River of No Return. This is a bad place for people without some sort of significant backbone, and mine is iron strong. The issue isn't me. The issue is my ex-husband. Micah's just as tough as the rest of us, but having the whole town laughing at him isn't going to make his mood any better. As of the 20-day waiting period finalizing our divorce, I guess his moods aren't my problem anymore. The chalkboard sign next to the tiny yellow coffee shop door reads chocolate, coffee, men. The richer the better. Considering my already wealthy ex-husband is officially an even richer man as of today, I have to disagree. I like rich chocolate and coffee, though. So I go to the woman leaning on the waist-high swinging door separating the daily grind seating area from the barista section. "Morning, Sinai," I greet the owner and barista. Same as usual. Chocolate, espresso, caramel, almond milk. I've been known to splurge on a gingerbread latte a time or two when the weather gets cold. Sinai's been in town for about 2 years now, and her lattes have already become a requirement in most of our lives. Besides, if anyone can convince my non-existent appetite to kick in today, it's Sinai and her breakfast sandwiches. Sinai's embracing the holiday spirit better than I am. Her shoulder-length Havana twist braids sparkle with red and green gems, and she's wearing a cream-colored oversized sweater that makes me drool almost as much as the smell of coffee does. Christmas lights are strung around the ceiling, blinking with a holiday cheerfulness I'm desperately trying to find. The aroma of warm, fresh biscuits fills the air, mingling with the peppermint mocha the customer seated near us is sipping. 'Tis the frickin' time of the year. I refuse to be a Scrooge. "Making a grain run?" Sinai asks, and I nod. "I was hoping you'd come in today." Sinai and I have become friends, although she and Jess spend more time together than we do these days. I've been hiding out on the ranch too much, up to my eyeballs in work and nursing a broken heart to be a very good friend to anyone lately. Jess has been here already, huh? The grin Sinai can't help from her lips isn't a good sign, especially when she nods toward the job board beside my favorite table by the front window. Great. Just perfect. I sling my coat over the back of the chair and rip down the ad before I settle in. As I wait for my coffee, I call up Jess. "Caney Falls Daily Complaint Department," I say in greeting. "I was wondering how long it would take you." Jess sounds more cheerful than most people do in the morning. This is what being born and raised in a ranching town gets us. Too many people used to waking up way too early to feed the cows. We're all useless after 6 at night, but we sure can keep a coffee shop busy before dawn. "How many times have you been propositioned so far today?" Jess asks. The paper has a running bet. "Twice at the co-op," I reply, wrinkling my nose. But I think they were just joking. "You do realize you've made me the laughingstock of the entire town?" "Actually, I made Micah the laughingstock of the entire town. I've made you the newest hot commodity." I can hear the smugness in her voice. "You would not believe how many inquiries I've already had on the ad. I just emailed you a link to a folder with the raunchiest resumes. Open the pictures at your own risk." I groan and lean back in my chair. You know, it would have been easier to write my name and number in a bathroom stall, right? "Yes, but this is so much more fun." "Hey, are you getting coffee today?" I'm about to be nose deep in a latte. Am I this predictable? "It's Tuesday. You always get coffee after grain on Tuesdays, and you're the most predictable human being on the planet." I just chuckle because I've been hearing this from Jess my whole life. "We have an actual applicant who wants to talk to you. I told him he should be able to catch you there today." I groan. I don't find it alarming at all you have an applicant for a totally fake ad that's only been up for a couple of hours. Technically, the job posted online last night, just after midnight. They sound proud of themselves, which is never a good thing. Not when Jess...